Live. Gotta pull up my chat page. Yep, there we go. Alright, so the plan today, I have made it out to this gym, pretty close to this gym. I want to clear this whole section out. I know last time I think I mentioned some other side. Yeah, I think I mentioned coming out this way, but I'm changing that up a little bit, mostly just because of the direction I happen to find myself presently. Also, we've got a couple of things out this way we can tackle all in one go, and we can always fly back to the other area. So, I did some leveling again, I think. I think I did. I think my numbers are bigger than they were before. Every guy ever. Anyways. But yeah, I'm mostly just... Clef key. I have a clef key, but I want more clef keys. I see clef key on the minimap, sorry. But yeah, right now I think I'm just gonna go forward and start tackling some of the gyms. I can't imagine I'm in a position that's under-leveled. However, I know we're coming up on the ghost area, and I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I can't recall what is super... Hey, Dem, welcome to the stream. How are things going? You enjoying your holiday season so far? We're getting real close. I can't remember if Dark is good against ghosts. So for now, I'm going to throw Dem right up front. Ghost against Ghost isn't bad just because it can help me stall out. So I'm going to put Houndstone in the second round as well. And from there, I actually think the team loadout's pretty decent. Hey, Richard. Yeah, I'm doing fairly well. Got a little bit of a cough today, but that's mostly just because allergies are kicking my butt because we are getting into the full-blown, you know, snotsicle level weather. If you know what I'm talking about, you've been cold before. Unfortunately, I've got a lot of new video equipment set up, and in fact, as long as my internet holds out, my new setup should be able to, when I do the next session, again, I have to check if my internet will hold out, so we'll do a test stream, but I should be able to finally do 1080p captures. Finished my assignment yesterday, woke up at 4 p.m. today. Oof. Yeah, I've had a couple of days like that. I wanted today to be like that, but I'm in my bed, unconscious, and I hear the door to my front door just swing wide open, and I hear the screams of children. My brother stopped by this morning with his kids. So I'm like just unconscious in my bed, curled up next to my cat, and just screaming children. But it's got to feel good to be done with the assignments. Are you in a decent spot to ride through to the new year? Also, I know you're overseas. New Year's in America, based on where you are, can get pretty wild. I'm curious if you guys do anything special for the New Year's occasions, even if it's just the classic go out to a bar and, you know, chill with whoever's there. Hello, hello. Oh, also, I didn't mention it when Richard stopped in. Hopefully you're doing well too, Richard, and let me know what you've got going on for the holiday season coming up. Be it whatever holiday you celebrate, and of course the New Year's as well. Yeah, I have 3 exams all in... Oh, God. I had one semester where they layered our exams, and I don't know why, but it's like the professors kind of have gotten into a rhythm. It was late enough in what would be a pathward down the computer engineering course that you kind of know that all of the students are taking a certain course, and they actually layered the exams to be decently far enough apart so that a lot of the students could cram before each individual exam. It was really cool of the professors to do it that way, and it actually meant that your class that had the exam first, you could kind of identify as being the more commonly accepted easy course. so you could lay out your entire I don't even remember if you called it semesters or not, but you could lay out that entire session of classes and prioritize as a student where you needed to spend more time studying based on looking at the layout of the classes, because the back portion was just like, you don't even have to show up. We've already finished. Just continue doing whatever the hell you're gonna do and study for your other classes that they kind of assumed you were taking at the same time. It was really cool. Doing well. We usually just bang pots and pans when it hits night and yell Happy New Year. Ah, yes. Around here, that is the ghetto special. Did that for a good many years. Most of my friends are going home this weekend, and I'm going home the 24th, coming back the 28th. Ooh! You're going to be able to go to the beach? Oh man, I wish I could go to... So, I'm in Michigan, and we're surrounded by fresh water on all sides. But also, I'm in Michigan. Things get bitchin' cold in the winter. You don't go to the beach in Michigan in the winter. So I'm super jealous. Santa Claus is coming to town, loads shotgun, but it's Robo Claus. That was one of my favorite gags in there, but you know, I'm a big Christmas fan, so you know, poking fun at my favorite holiday is kind of a way to go. How goes your treasure hunt? Figured out what you're hunting for yet? Yes, but I feel like there would be an issue with like HR at the school if they found out that I was hunting for Mami Sada. So we'll just say I have, and we'll leave it at that. It's been down to -8 the last few nights. I'm gonna be freezing on New Year's. You're in. Are you talking -8 Celsius or Fahrenheit? Because -8 Celsius. Let me take a look here. Yeah, that's 17.6 degrees Fahrenheit where I'm at, and that is our nightfall, like on the regular right now. We will quite often hit full-blown like -10 degrees. Okay, 17 or 18 Fahrenheit. Yep, that's about what I just said. We will hit -10 degrees Fahrenheit quite often year to year. Oh, that's great. Look at you, knowing exactly what you're after. Many students choose to make the gym circuit as part of their treasure hunt. It's no easy feat, but even making the attempt is a worthwhile experience. So I was mentioning the new equipment and the video stuff that worked. I forgot to mention my audio stuff that I purchased. I spent a crazy amount of money on a new microphone, some new speakers, some new headphones and everything. All of that is going back. The headphones, unfortunately, what I had before is just still better quality. The microphone I picked out, for whatever reason, I could not get it to pick me up. It worked, but in order for my audio to even be like hearable, to be at the level of what the gameplay sound is right now, I had to have the microphone so down my throat, my mustache whiskers were brushing it as I spoke. And nobody wants to hear the scraping of a mustache against the windscreen of a microphone. So that's all getting sent back. My speakers, unfortunately, one of the sides was faulty on manufacturer. I gotta send that back. So video equipment is all working great. The new wiring system, all working great. Everything is now streamlined on the wiring. I don't have any power constraints anymore. And everything is way more organized and functionally usable. All of my audio stuff I bought, though, was absolute hot garbage. Very expensive hot garbage, but hot garbage. And I want to fill you guys in on something here. The microphone I'm using right now, the one I'm using right now, not the one I used before, not the one I've used way in the past. I've gone through like 4 or 5 microphones in the overall process. The one I'm using right now, no joke, is like a $20 microphone. And it's not that bad for a $20 microphone. And when you consider I'm going from a $20 microphone to what I had just bought was like $180. And that's not even the most expensive I've tried to replace this microphone with. This one, at $180, is worse than the one I'm using now. And I just want to emphasize, this is a fantastic opportunity to point out that more expensive does not always mean better, and don't break your spirit like I almost did, trying to make expensive work just because you believe in your head that it should. We had pretty bad snow recently. There were even accidents on the... Oh, we've had a few of those recently. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to the gameplay here. I've got a couple gyms I want to take on. Mine costs like 30 pounds, works like a charm. That's what I'm saying. I think right now the British pound is worth more than the dollar. I seem to recall that's the way it's working right now. So you're looking at a little bit more than what we are for the cost of something like that. Just in the conversion rate. Brother had to go to work that day. Apparently so many people call it. Yeah, it's very common. Yesterday I had to give a friend of mine a ride to his... I literally just said I'm going to get back to the game, and now I'm telling another story. I want to read the dialogue here, so I'm going to tell my story and then get back to the game. For real this time. I had to give a friend of mine a ride to work. He's having car troubles, and he's kind of short on cash. The holidays have drained him. I've been here before. It's a really shitty position to be in. I've told my story that, you know, I even had to sell like my entire PS2 collection, some of my collectible bits. I had to part with some stuff I really liked in order to make ends meet. And so I tell my friend, you know, dude, just give me a call. Tell me when you need a ride. I have no problem being there for you. You don't have to worry about gas money. I'm getting you from point A to point B for work. Save your cash. Get yourself back on your feet. So I go and I give him a ride from work to home because he needed the ride that day. And on my way back home from his place, somebody rear-ended me. Slid their car right up into my vehicle. Now it sounds really bad when all I say is that they rear-ended me. And on all technicality, they did. However, no damage was done to my car. I went out and I inspected it. They, of course, drove off, didn't want to deal with the consequences of hitting my vehicle. But what had happened is they had slid to a stop because the ice on the road was so bad. They actually slid to a stop and bumped my car just enough that it jostled where I was. Oh yeah, it's yelling at me for not playing. That it jostled my car. And I got out, I got their license plate information, and then I looked at my rear bumper. No damage whatsoever, but I know they hit me because a car doesn't just jostle like that out of nowhere. I remember Nikki G's covers used to not sound the best. Exactly. She started to sound a lot better after she got it. You see, I'm trying really bad to get like a new microphone. The most expensive microphone I've tried was a $500 microphone for an upgrade. And I went through and I looked up at all the requirements that they say. You gotta get a phantom power source of a certain range. You gotta have a preamp. I picked all of this up, and it still sounded worse than this microphone. That was like a $500 microphone plus, God, like $250, something like that, of extra outside equipment that I purchased to meet the requirements of what they suggest. And even then, I couldn't be picked up without being like the $500 one. I could actually be picked up, but I had to be like right on top of the microphone still. This one, I really like that I can actually have just a little bit of wiggle room so that I can squeeze my pop filter in there, and I don't have to be choking on a microphone to do the videos. And yeah, 1 pound is about 120 right now, US dollar. Yeah, I kind of figured yours was worth a little bit. Wait. Yeah, that does mean the pound is worth more. Okay, I had to stop and do the math in my head. That's why I was waiting here, to make sure you know your homeroom teachers got your back. Okay, thank you. By the way, I actually finally did go back to the school and take a couple courses. They are kind of comically simplistic, and I kind of want to do a few more just for the joke of it. But I ended up just like doing like 2 or 3 and heading back out and trying to find some more shinies, which I haven't yet. Unfortunately, I've been trying to get some shinies for you guys. I hope you'll keep working on that Pokedex of yours too, since I did make the app and all. That's all from me. Just do your best and keep out of danger, okay? I promise none of that. In fact, I promise the opposite of that. I promise that the second I see danger, I am going to run headlong into it, screaming at it violently. Welcome to the Montenevera? Welcome to the Montenevera Gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is Ian, yes? Great. Now, in order to face Gym Leader Rhyme, oh, I like that name, you'll first need to pass the gym test. Here at the Montenevera Gym, that means warming up the audience for the audience. Hold up, she a singer? That's right, you're the opening act. Your job is to get up on the stage, show us some dead fierce Pokemon battles, and get the crowd excited for the gym leader's concert. Okay, so we have another concert gym leader. I think we've had 2 before. We had like the electric rock guitar girl, and then we had the singer from Sword and Shield. You can start the gym test by speaking with MC Sledge in front of the stage outside. Get out there and have some fun. To clarify, she was my favorite fan dubber ever before they sounded better. I'd say her Paper Moon cover was probably the one that made her my favorite. I was a huge fan of that song back then. Speaking of Nikki G, that book that you had referenced in her Discord, I actually did end up picking that up. Gonna put that under the under the tree for myself for the holidays. Hold up. Oh, no. Hold on a second. No fucking way. I looked up Moist Critical. Tell me that guy does not look like Moist Critical. Yo, trainer! You the one performing the opening act today? My name's MC Sledge. This is the stage right here. So here's the deal. We're gonna have you do some double battles. That's where you have 2 Pokemon fight on each side. That'll let you sledge up double the opponents and get the audience twice as excited. The venue will be so hot it'll melt the Montenevera snow. Once you get the audience worked up and ready to go, that'll be the cue for our leader to take the stage. That's how you pass our gym test, yo. Okay, not exactly in terms of personality, but he looks the part a little bit. Your opening act begins as soon as you get up. Wow, holy cow. Your opening act begins as soon as you get up on stage. There'll be no backing down until you win 3 times in a row. So make sure you're ready. So does that mean I could actually theoretically put many battles here, or is it just game over if I lose once? You good on the deets for the opening act for a gym test? Ready to sledge him up? Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, let me look at this again. Let me see if should I bring a picture up to show you guys what I mean by him looking kind of like Moist Critical? Like it's the laid back. Moist Critical wears like a white t-shirt, but he's still got like the laid back shirt. But it's the Jesus hair and the beard, man. That is what makes me think of it. Also, you know, the slightly tilted eyes down the side. He's got kind of that laid back face going. The reason I thought of that is I was just watching one of his videos earlier on YouTube. One of the uploads he does there. I know he streams, and I've never caught his streams. Thank you, Richard. I needed the confirmation. What's up, Montenerva? Montenever? What's up, mountain people? Today's opening act will be 3 back-to-back double battles by our challenger here, Ian. And the first of their 3 opponents will be a young performer who makes it look like a breeze. The one, the only, Tass. The one, the only terms of service? Oh no, that's TOS. Double battles, that means 1 + 1, right? Can you do that? Can I do math? I mean, usually, if I'm exhausted, no. Welcome to the holiday streams where I am exhausted, so don't make me do math. Which, by the way, Dem, I very much feel for you right now during the holidays. You've got to put up with holidays and college work, man. You have got to be running on empty. Yeah, let's take the Phantom Force on Shuppet. It'll let us pop out for a round, avoiding the return damage from other ghost types. And still, when he comes in, he should be able to pop some heavy damage off. Wow, this battle's amazing! Is it really? I mean, not a whole lot has happened so far, man. Wait, Houndstone Special, is that an effect I didn't think of? Hold up, let me check this. Boost the speed stat in a sandstorm. Why did his special attack rise, though? Alright, whatever. I feel like I missed something as for what was going on. Oh, maybe it's a mechanic in the way that this battle goes? We'll see how that goes as it continues on. Maybe hyping the crowd up, you know, air quotes over that. Hyping the crowd up. 1 + 1 is 2. My lad, you okay? Did I, like, break your brain as bad as mine usually is? Maybe hyping the crowd up actually will give us buffs during a match. The audience is cheering, got a little louder. The mountain, I'm just gonna go with mountain people, because I can't pronounce that for shit. The mountain stage has all the latest tech. The more excited the audience gets, the more the stage will light up. Keep on sledging, you got this. The last week I've been running on empty, doing 110%. Now I've finished for like a month. I'm stressed because I feel like I should be doing more right now. Yeah, that's exactly the way they get to you. Oh man, we got Lanny coming in. Okay, hold up. Because I'm now stuck in like content creator mode, thinking about Moist Critical as the MC. When they said Lanny, I immediately thought, oh, are we gonna get like a Lanny Pator lookalike? Clearly that's not what they're going for anymore. Strong compliments, weak. What? The harmony of 2 Pokemon battle in unison. What? Okay, Lanny, we're just... It's just happening, I guess. I don't understand. But yeah, Dem, when you find your rhythm and you start going to town and you find yourself just pushing in so much effort, the second you're finally able to dial it back and take a break, it almost feels, at least when it's happened to me, and it sounds similar to you, you actually get like anxious about the lack of things you're doing. My brother experiences that quite frequently because what he does now is he is a salesman, so he is constantly on the move. He is constantly pushing out energy. He is constantly engaging with people directly. The second he finds himself sitting back and just like trying to have a cup of coffee in the morning and just sit back and enjoy peace and quiet, he has actually told me that he is more anxious there than he is trying to sell $120,000 worth of equipment. And that is a unique mindset to find yourself in. And I don't think I've had that since I was in college. No, I stand corrected. Every so often I get that at work. Usually around the time that like somebody doesn't do their job and I have to cover for like a past 3-month hiccup. Because now I've got to do my task and like the past 3 months worth of issues. And I've got to get all that resolved within a 1-month time block. And sometimes, my God, sometimes I will get like an entire month backlog worth of shit that has to be done within a single week. And that is probably the worst I've ever had it. Lanny Pator did Yu Yu Hakusho abridged, one of the best abridged series just for the voice acting. Although the humor was pretty good too. The man was also involved with, am I thinking the wrong person? I know Lanny Pator was involved with Team 4 Star as well, but was he in Hellsing abridged as well? I don't know, he's a very talented man either way. Last week I've been running on empty doing... Okay, yeah, I read that one. Lady out here talking about harmony, and I don't know anything of what she's talking about. I am a monotoned, musically dumb individual. Your opponent acts turned the cheering and the stage lighting up to 11. What a surprise from our new challenger. Who'd have thought they'd... Man, stop saying sledge it up. It's like Chaz from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Just everything, Chaz it up. Oh my God, this is literally Moist Critical, the character, the physical appearance, Chaz Princeton, the annoying one-liners, and then just General Host, the what was his name? The announcer guy from Dragon Ball Z. Those three characters is wrapped into one being, which is actually funnier in my head than it is on screen right now. Next is your last opponent, and it's none other than me. Whoa, what the hell happened to your face? Yo, I'm all chill, I'm sitting here, I'm doing my job, we're hyping up the crowd, and now I want blood. That was a terrifying character shift. Being an MC isn't my only forte. I can battle too. I'll sledge you up real good in a double battle. Dude, just don't look at me like that again. That was uncomfortable. Alright, I'm actually, I'm a Thunderfang on the Drift Limb, just change it up a little bit. And we'll crunch. We will not crunch. There we go, play around. Play around with a little Sableye, buddy. So, Richard, speaking of Yu Yu Hakusho, since you brought it up, I recently picked up some, like, collector's pins for the show or whatever. I don't know if they're official to anything, but they looked really cool. They had a bunch of the characters from the show. I tried to buy a Genkai one, and I was so irritated. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Botan, but I bought a Botan one, and I bought the Genkai one, and they just sent me 2 Botan ones, and I was so sad. You know I love me my old lady. Best old person in anime. They did a phenomenal job making all the gym leaders so different in this game, to be honest. I assume you have been through all of them at this point. I'm still working my way through it. Some of the gym challenges fall a little flat, but even then, like, the gym leaders are pretty decent. So I'm hoping to see what they do here, because this one, I liked the setup, I liked the concept, but it really just didn't bring the energy I'd expect from a stage. So I'm kind of hoping the gym leader comes out and kind of takes command of the stage presence and gives me a reason to really like this one. It looks like it was you who sledged me up. Again, the audience excitement has reached a fever pitch. I really wish they gave me a little bit more sensation to build off of that. But like a dozen people on screen is not exactly a fever pitch. How lucky, that was a rare sight. Thank you, Ian. Congratulations, you passed the gym test. Give him a round of applause, everybody. Alright, now I've got to actually beat the gym leader. I feel a scary good sense of unity in the crowd. Perfecto. We're ready to go to the main event. Come on, everybody, say it with me. This is what you've all been waiting for. God, my guy, don't look like that! Legitimately, that is like goosebump inducing for me. There is just something so disturbingly off about that. Give it up for the MC of RIP, Rhyme. I am not putting any more energy into that statement than you put out 90% of your existence on screen, man. Yo! She's a little on the older side. That's interesting. What's all this noise I'm hearing? This crowd's so loud it could wake the dead. Yo, okay, hold up. Let me tell you what I want to hear. Y'all feeling good? Yeah, we're feeling real good, Rhyme. Thanks for the killer opener, baby. Now I'll get this started for real. Okay, I wanted her to come out and give a little bit more stage presence, and I'm really glad that she did. I mean, it's a Pokemon game. You've got to temper your expectations to the reasonable level. And I kind of brought them back down to reality after the very cold opening for the gym test. And I was really glad to see that she came out and kind of had a little bit more character and personality that she threw on stage already. I like that. Congrats on the gym test. That was sick, yo. Thanks. Give us a minute for some rhyme time, you feel me? Go ahead and tell the lobby staffer you passed. When my food is ready? I don't know what you're gonna do when your food is ready. The gym test is cleared. Well done. You've now earned the right to challenge the gym leader. Best of luck. I guess? I mean, the MC of RIP is not the most iconic name we've come across, but so far I kind of like what she's got going for her. This one thought I had was awesome just for what happens before the battle. Is that what we're getting to here? I was reading your comment and I was very lost and I was trying to figure it out. Yo, yo! Wait! It sounds like there might be a rap battle going on over at the stage. Hold up. This is my time, and this is my day. Okay, let me read this in advance to try to get something going. This is my time, and this is my day, and you're not gonna stand in my way. Listen up, rhyme. Your reign ends here. You're gonna get rung up by this pro cashier. Oh no, no, no! I am not beatboxing. Pro cashier? Well, I'm about to check out. Must have got your rhymes on a deep discount. Please, you think you can step to my game? Fool, I got rhyme right there in the name. I'm a specter from which there is no protector, and victory unto me. Okay, hold up. Yeah, there's more to this one. I'm a specter from which there is no protector, and victory unto me will render when the crowd sees you're a mere Okay, that one was kind of hard to make happen. You want to end my reign? You keep dreaming. Buy a book of rhymes, kid, and start. Okay, look, I am the whitest guy that exists in my general vicinity in like 90 miles in every direction. Forgive me for failing this so abysmally. Forgive me for speaking terrible English as well. I'm done. You won. My rhyme's totally whiffed. But I'll be back, maybe after my next shift. Hold up, where are you going? That's all you got? After my next shift, seriously? Bars over jokes, come on. Okay, Richard, I gotta say, I agree with you. But that would have gone infinitely better if, like, anybody else in the world read that instead of me. But the idea is great, and I have to agree with you. I was over way too fast. It's getting boring wearing the crown if no one makes me fight to keep it. Hey, my opener's back. You here for a rap battle or a gym battle? Hold on. Could I even? I will fail so hard and be so pathetic, but I have to click this just to see what the dialogue does. Ha! You got jokes, but we both know why you're really here. Thank God you aren't going to make me run up to that. There ain't no way I could even own up to terrible, shitty rhymes, let alone actual rap battle material. You were captivated by that show I put on? I rap what's in my soul, baby. Weaving words into a symphony of poetry. Don't try it with me, you won't last one round. I'm like Sableye, my mean look will lock you down. Like that, you feel me? Well, let's get to it. You're a Pokemon trainer, so battle me. And show me who you are. Yeah, you see, battling's more my speed. I ain't gonna rap for shit. My music's not all the tops of the charts. My skills with ghost types are the best around. I'm the least original rapper ever, and I'm here to say you've heard these lines before in the USA. That's a good one. Least you forget it, the name is Rhyme, and I'm known as the MC of RIP. Dead or alive, let's make this a vibe. Look, absolutely, I'm liking the vibe of the character. Also, she opens up with a Mimikyu. I'm instantly okay with everything going on. We don't mess around in the mountains. On my stage, we double battle. Alright. The Mimikyu's no joke. And you too, student. Show us an awesome battle rhyme. And you too, random child. I'm blank, and I'm here to say is apparently rap's most overused line. I don't even think it's like overused anymore. It's just so terribly, what's the term I'm looking for? it's become its own joke, and as such, nobody should ever use it ever and try to be any form of legitimate. It's the kind of thing you would use specifically to make a joke about it being used at this point. I am still feeling incredible shame for the entire performance I put on during the rap session. I legitimately kind of want to go bury my head in the sand. I'm gonna walk outside later and someone's just gonna throw tomatoes at me. It's not even gonna come from anywhere. They're just gonna be ethereal tomatoes pummeling me quite possibly to death. One of Rhyme's Pokemon went down. Woo! This is exciting. I do kind of wish they would hype up the crowd a little bit more. There really needs to be some emphasis to the energy. I think they hang the camera on them a little long, and you kind of see the fault of the Pokemon engine. Let's take out the Mimikyu before it builds up. Kick back, relax, and enjoy this last track. Turn it up for a grave rattling good time. Okay, that's really cool that this gets brought up, though. And I don't know what the mythology is for the evolved version, but they actually say that the puppy form, like the guy up there on the speakers, actually drains you of your energy, quite possibly of your life force, when they're around you for too long. And so, the idea that she's actually raising up like an army of these around this crowd, kind of like a way to just be like, yo, you all are going to go home, you're going to be exhausted, you're going to think this is you're going to think you had a better time here than you really did because you're going home so exhausted. Rhyme here is busting out some like 500 IQ stage performance strats. If she can't wear you down on performance alone, she will artificially bring that about. I'm half thinking that's part of what's going on, which is a fantastic business model for her to build on as a performer. When I'm on the mic, even the dead rise up. DJ G-Rave over there sure feeling it. Is that the name of the little puppo? Please be the name of the puppy. I would suspect she's actually talking about this guy, but I want it to be the puppy she's talking about so bad. There's an old commercial for either Fruity Pebbles or Cocoa Pebbles that had Barney try to trick Fred by doing a rap using that line. Again, it's the kind of thing that you can't try to use in any form of legitimacy. Again, G-Rave as the name of the little puppy dancing on the soundstage. That's what it needs to be. Which reminds me of one of my favorite rap jokes ever. And it's the setup's pointless because the entirety is the punchline. And that is, like, Jesus Christ as a rapper. It's J. Christ and the Disciples. You can pretty much throw anything you want as the setup. The entire point is the idea of Jesus and his disciples as a rap crew. Like, seriously, you can take some straight up biblical paintings of Jesus and his disciples and put that as some album cover art. Giving up the ghost, not really my style. I'll let you have this one though, baby. Great battle, chillin' and thrillin'. You've got spirit, kid. You earned my gym badge, all right. How about a VIP pass for my next show too? Alright, you know what? That's a good photo, though. That is an awesome photo for really sending it off. The performance of this gym battle, kind of a letdown. The character, really fun. And that is like a perfect send-off image. With six gym badges, it'll be easier to catch Pokemon up to level 50, and they'll listen to what you have to say. I'm feeling so good that I think I'm going to let you have this. Ooh, Shadow Ball. That's a nice one. I don't think I have a lot of... Realistically, my team is not well equipped for special attack. I almost think that, you know, a really good physical defense tank is probably my biggest weakness. Too bad it's over. Make your way back to the stage sometime. Maybe next time we rap battle instead. Who knows? Rhyme, I apologize, but no. No, for the sake of everyone involved in the history of forever, no. I'm sure you've got some scary good adventures ahead. I'll be cheering for you. Later. I almost expect anybody that comes and watches this video after the fact, if they make it to that point in the video and haven't already left, I almost think there's just going to be everybody smashing the dislike. Like, no, get this man off. This man should not be on the internet. Get him off of everything. Greetings once more, Ian. I was watching your battle with the gym leader, and I must say, I thought it was simply excellent. Full marks, gold star, extra credit even. Hardly had you sent... Am I having a stroke? Hardly had you sent out Mabostiff before you launched into your strategy. Am I just not understanding the sentence structure there? That unrelenting offensive, that flurry of attacks. What an efficient way to corner the opponent. And what artfully trained Pokemon, such a vibrant palette of moves. I do beg your pardon. I didn't mean to let my emotions run amok like that. Man, I don't know what to make of that first sentence you said. In summary, I simply wanted to say that you seem to have gotten even stronger. I must admit, I'm eager for you to gather all the gym badges. As a member of the Elite Four, I await the day you come to face me with great anticipation. Worth mentioning, you'll need to have at least one gym leader. Wait. You'll need to have at least one gym leader where they are and their Pokemon's types I am having a stroke. Memorized for later. Montenerva, Rhyme, and Ghost types are one way to remember. Sounds like it's a hassle to understand what hassle says. You know what, Richard? I'll take it. I'll take the L on that. You're right. And now he's telling me to go back to school. Hassle, I'm not going back to school. You can Hasselhoff right out of here. Alright. So after that incredibly shameful display... And it was shameful. I don't think I'll live that down ever. Wait. Victory Road has its own gym now? Why is this? Oh, that's the mission thing. The town is Glacioso? Okay, point is, that's the way I'm heading. Forgot to mark it. I read the top of it thinking that was where I was seeing the name of the location. Did I really... Mark. Thank you. You ever have one of those days where you just feel like your brain is just shutting down on you? I didn't start this stream thinking that was happening, but my god. Get me up. Ooh. Yeah, I'll send you out. Go have some fun, Dem. I genuinely like to think that's how Dem has fun. He just goes out and murders wild Pokemon. My brain just feels numb. I feel like I unfortunately have a little bit to do with that. Again, that last performance, that last gym brought out probably the worst of me in every aspect. I could not have crashed and burned and choked any harder. Alright, heading back this way. I got distracted by items and got off course. Pokemon. Sure. Look, you need to have an alibi. You know, it's the way that you can announce your pastime while minimizing the the following judgment. Little Snom. I don't think anyone expected that level of pandering to the kids, but I don't think anyone will complain about it. I'll be honest, it could have been worse from the game point. I don't think I could have delivered it any worse. Which maybe I have crossed the threshold of being so bad that it's now its own comical joke, and we can just laugh about it instead of... We can laugh about the event that happened rather than laughing at the person who... You know what? I'm just gonna let Dem eat a deer. Screw it. Just go to town. He just cut me right off like that. Really? Did you not just see what just happened to the big one? And you're gonna come up here? I just want to climb this mountain, goddammit. I want to climb this mountain, and I want to glide to the next marker location. I didn't realize I was that close. I just had Dem brutally murder a bunch of Pokemon. Because I thought they were wasting my time and I was still a good mile and a half off. Dem, I'm sorry I've made a murderer out of you. But hopefully you at least had some fun with it. Everyone should go deer hunting at least once. Correction, everybody should go have a successful deer hunting at least once. You can go deer hunting and end up with nothing. And that's no fun. No one wants that. Alright, this is an ice-type gym, which I think I have Fire Fang on Dem, right? Whoops. There we go. Yeah, we have Fire Fang on Dem. Alright, Dem. You ready to take 2 gyms on in one fell swoop? You think you've got the energy in you after all of your classes? Okay, hold up. Like, I don't know how much caffeine you've had recently, Dem, but I don't think you're up for 2 gym battles and a fight with Nimona. The lady's got energy for days. Hey, I heard the good news. Congrats on badge number 6. Not even a tenth of the trainers who take on the gyms get that far, you know? But I'm not surprised that you made it. I just knew there was a reason you caught my eye. Thanks? Oh, please. I should be the one thanking you. Anyway, I bet you could use a little warming up before you take on the gym, huh? Come on, you know the drill by now. You, me, fight, now. I love the look on her face as she holds out her Pokeball and is just like, you know the drill. Come on, it's happening. Ta-ta-chan! I don't know what that means. Here's our battle court for the day. Ooh, little hockey ring. Is it ice or snow? Okay, right. Always important to check what environment your Pokemon will be battling in. Battlefield can have these teeny effects on your Pokemon's balance and stuff, you know? Anyway, sorry I dragged you out here, but a little pre-gym warm-up should do you some good. Now, come on, Ian. Let's have us a fruitful battle. I am curious, at the level we're at, just how far I can push Dem to just take on everything right now. The man's already wrapping up his schoolwork for the season. Let's just push him even harder. Show me the battle skills that got you 6 badges in. Clearly we're still riding high on some type advantage. Not type advantage, level advantage I meant. But at this point, I'm kind of sticking to the Dem strat. This is the Dem takes on the world stream right now. And you see that grin he gave? I say Dem takes on the world, and he's just looking at the screen like, yo, I got this. That stung. But you're not the only one who can hit hard when it counts. That's the thrill of battles. You never know what's going to happen next. Nimona, are you threatening to hit me? Hold on, I'm losing. Clenches fist, but not for long. He's going to come over and punch me in the jaw. No, we're sticking it out. Dem's got this. MVP of the world right here. Look at that grin! It's so adorable. He is ready for blood. Alright, we're going to terrestrialize now to get the power bonus and go right in for the crunch. Because otherwise, I'm not sure if I want to put up with the long-winded battle we could have here. I can't remember if it has the static ability, so we might get paralyzed from it. And a critical hit! Power boost, terrestrialized, critical hit. Again, out for blood. And now we've got the Quackle-Quackle-Quaville. The Dancing Fidgety Boy, but again, we've got some type coverage for that. Here comes the fun part. Time to make this Terra Orb shine. You can put whatever crown on that head you want. We're going for big damage here. Hold up, I'm losing. Load shotgun, but not for long. That's why you never go take on the Texas gym in America. That's the one you pass over. No need to get that badge. I knew I was right to believe in you. Nimona's giving off some Kamina energy right now. Don't believe in yourself. Believe in the me that believes in you. That's an L for me. Man, you've gotten so good. I think that should be enough of a warm-up. You and your Pokemon should be all set now. Here, take these as a thanks for the battle. A couple of potions to heal up Dem. Not that Dem took any damage worth caring about in that match. Dem just, like, flexed so hard, Nemona just gave up. Opponent uses X attack. Me uses X. Absolutely fucking destroy. You use X attack to increase your power? I use X12 gauge. Welcome to the Glaciero Gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Name is Ian, yes? Great. Now in order to face gym leader Grusha, you'll first need to pass the gym test. Here at the Glaciero Gym, that means doing a snow slope run. Okay, this could be fun. Ride a Pokemon down the designated course and try to reach the goal within the time limit. To start your test, just head out of the gym and go up the slope to your left. We'll fill you in on the details there. Now, get out there and have some fun. Alright, so let me get this right. I've got to ride a Pokemon as part of my test? Well, clearly there's a requirement that must be met here. Oh, okay, yeah, nope, the joke not happening. Joke isn't happening. Fuck me. Alright. Point is, I said I'm sticking with Dem. We're sticking with Dem. I hate myself for that one. Head up the slope to the left. How far up? Further up? Oh, over here. Hey there, I've been waiting for you. This is where the snow slope run starts. Your task is to ride a Pokemon all the way down this course. It's like a slippery, slidey, natural trail. Reach the finish line within the target time, and you'll have passed the test. I am not fully understanding. I assume this is just going to be like an old school racing game. Avoid the obstacles. Stick to the predetermined path. It's kind of funny thinking that that's what racing games essentially started out as. Oh. Okay, yeah, okay, sure, this makes more sense. Okay, yeah, there is a little bit of, like, weird glidiness that you can do here. I'd assume I have to hit all of these. Yep, missed one. Oh, it adds time. Okay, that's not too bad. 5-second time addition kind of sucks. There's way worse it could have been. Like an instant fail. And there we go. Was that a Pokeball in the mountain? What was that? Did it spawn an item in the mountainside? Can it spawn Pokemon on the mountainside? Now I've got questions, game. Congratulations on completing the run. Congratulations on throwing an item at me I won't be able to get. That was some of the best sliding I've ever seen. Almost like seeing Grusha in his prime again. Oh, and you obviously passed the gym test with flying colors. Go let the receptionist know. Thank you? Hold up. No, I've got to go find this out now. Alright, an item here. Also an item up top. Ah, no, there we go. Continue down the path. Also keep my eye out for any Pokemon that might be out in the sideways. Okay, it's not in the... Okay, it just... Because of the sled riding scenario that they threw at me. Gotcha. I feel a little better about that. I was worried, like, if they're throwing things in the mountainside, just how many, like rare spawn Pokemon am I missing out on? Got an Ice Stone. I think I still need... I think I have a Glaceon. I think I still need a Leafeon. Which used to have very specific ways to evolve. Now I think you can just get by using a Leaf Stone these days. Which is thematically in line with like what you should have been able to do with an Eevee. But narratively was not the way they started it out as. The gym test, I wasn't a huge fan of. I didn't fail it, just a bit short, so I didn't have enough fun with it. Yeah, it was a little short. I also think it was too... The turning side to side slowed you down way too much. I think it would have been much more fun if they actually gave you like a slide sledding thing. And they made it kind of like, what was that old game? There was an old ski game where you ski down a mountainside and you try to avoid being eaten by a Yeti. It's a real old game. That's like Windows XP era peak computer gaming. If you're old like me, you probably know the game I'm referencing. But given us something that had that kind of simple mechanic, but obviously scaled out and fleshed out to be more visually appealing, a little bit longer, and let us have a little bit more fun with the track, I think would have been a great thing to see them do with that. The concept is good, just didn't meet on delivery. Great show on the slopes, Ian. You finished the snow slope run, no problem. And you know what that means? You've cleared the gym test. Way to go! You've now earned the challenge the right to challenge the leader. Best of luck. Oh, now that's a good name. The Sub-Zero Shredder. That's some straight up Mortal Kombat TMNT crossover shit. I'm down for that. Very well. Allow me to show you to the battle court. And there is not a lot of people in this area. I assume because we're so high up in the mountains. Oh, I love these guys. They're adorable. The big land whale. It's a Whalmer with legs, and he's adorable. Sorry about that. Something just tickled my throat. There you are. Brr, I'm freezing. I take it you're a challenger. Oh, this is that character everybody thought was a girl. My name's Grusha. I'm a snowboarder. Used to be pro, actually. Now I'm a gym leader. Saw you on the slopes. Your skills. Yeah, they're pretty cool. But don't let that go to your head. I like the two-toned hair color. Winter mountains are dangerous. They can throw your life right off course. Easy as that. Same thing. Oh, sorry about that. Same thing with Pokemon battles, really. It's always the most dangerous when you're just starting to get the hang of things. Today's not a great day for... Why not today a good day to face you in the battles and the Pokemons? You sure you want to battle me? I'm not backing down. Still trying to act cool, huh? That's too bad. Look, Dem is taking down your entire gym. I've already stated as much. It's written in stone. I've pricked my finger. I've written it in blood. It's done. Well, this is my job now, so don't take what I'm about to do personally. I've not been typing much, playing FIFA at the same time. And if I alt-tab mid-game, it gives me a loss. I'm enjoying the stream, though. BRB. Sounds like maybe you've got some food ready. I think you mentioned something about that earlier. Go get it and enjoy. I have eaten nothing all day today, and now I'm thinking about food. Get ready to feel the icy bite of reality. Alright, gotta warm up, do your stretches, I get you. Frostmoth is a very, very fun Pokemon. I actually like the slightly feminine features because it really makes me think, like, it makes me attribute it to more of, like, Mothra from the old Godzilla movies. Canonically, I believe, always has been female. What was the steel dragon they had in Sword and Shield that was built on the tower side? I tried to make like a kaiju team at one point, and I had that character as the representation for Godzilla, and I had the Mothra Pokemon as well. I had a couple of them that were kind of filling out the kaiju team. It was pretty fun. I also did one built on Gurren Lagann with a bunch of characters representing Pokemon personalities tied to the main people from Team Daiguren. All right, Beatrick, Beartrick. Well, like I said, Dem's in this for the long haul. Dem is sweeping the entire team. He's got too high a level, too much power, too much energy. Beartrick's design. I'm gonna be honest, never been a big fan. It is just too weird that they emphasize the crotch bush. Like, please, just don't do that, Pokemon. Just went to the kitchen, 2 crumpets. Crumpets. I know what a crumpet is. We don't have them very often over here in the States. Usually if you want them, you've got to make them yourself. But when I usually get them, my grandmother makes the best strawberry jam you will have ever had in your life, and I love putting that on them. And quite often, my grandparents is the only place I'm going to get crumpets. My grandfather's a fan of them from the old world. He was a farm boy, and it's a fairly simple thing to make. Not a big fan of them. Well, like I said, for me, they're mostly just a vehicle for me to enjoy some homemade jam. You're not just talk, I see. You're still one false step from a steep fall. Look, Altaria in, what was it? Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Altaria was another one of those unique power spike moments. If you're doing a Nuzlocke run, the Altaria gym was kind of like the big milestone for that era. And the reason for that is Altaria could set up a really good run of like, what was it, Dragon Dances, get so much decent stat boosts that even if you were a little over leveled, if you faltered on the initial run, you could suffer some really heavy losses there. we'll Terrastalize just for the heck of it, and we're still gonna Ice Fang, because I know they're gonna Terrastalize. I should have gone for the Fire Fang, because they're not gonna stay flying. I forgot about that. They're gonna switch over, and they're gonna be the Ice type now. If I Fire Fanged, we would have had the advantage. So that's my false step. Let's see how steep the fall I'm gonna take is. My review of Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. 7.8 out of 10. Too much water. Richard? That's the kind of take that starts the downfall of an entire company. Careful with that one, man. Alright, there we go. Return to the Fire Fang. The man talked a big game. But Dem came in and put him in the ground. So let's see here. Dem took on the Ghost Gym. I mean, he had to partner up, but that was more out of necessity. I actually think you did most of the work in that one. Took on Nimona, no problem. Took on this gym. And now we are going to be on our way to another gym. I think the last in the equation. To be fair, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald all suck. Oh! Dodge with the bad takes. The internet would heavily disagree with you, Dodge. I mean, by all means, have your opinion. Just know that it's wrong. That burning passion you have, you strive for the future, no matter what challenges you face. Just like how I used to be. Oh, never mind. I should give you your gym badge. Yeah, you probably should. You want a photo together? To commemorate your win? Come on, that's so uncool. I don't usually do that sort of thing, but fine. Special occasion. I dislike Johto too. Okay, Dodge, that's the wrongest opinion I've heard all day. The Gen 2, specifically the Gen 2 remakes, man, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, arguably the best Pokemon has ever been. Always had trouble with that part of Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Personally, I never hated the game, though, and Dodge is entitled to his incorrect opinion. Well, here's the thing, Richard. In America, Dodge is entitled to his incorrect opinion. Where he's at, he's entitled to be pub stomped. That is a really weird pose to be taking, actually. After the last one that rocked pretty well. I can acknowledge that Heart Gold and Soul Silver are fantastic remakes, but I just can't get into Johto. Can I ask what your fault is with the Johto era? Is it the Johto region, like the region layout, or? With 7 gym badges, you should easily be able to catch You should be able to catch Pokemon up to level 55 more easily. They'll actually listen to you too, which is nice. Yeah, after going with a couple of Pokemon in my party that didn't want to listen to me, yeah, having them listen to me would be pretty nice. Oh, and before I forget, you should take this too. Ice Spinner. Should be a lot more useful than some silly photo of you and me. Feel free to stop by again, and if you don't mind the cold, that is. Because, yeah, Johto, I thought, was a really good depiction of, like, countryside moving around. I really loved the region's layout, the cultural references they'd make. There was some great underlying lore, and I've mentioned about what I really like about Gen 1 Pokemon, specifically not the remake, but the OG, was how so much of its story was like underlayered and more, I think, meant to be inspected from the player's perspective, trying to figure out things. And they kind of brought some of that in, especially with some of the layouts of the legendaries and so on, and the mythology that was brought about in the Gen 2. So for me, all that stuff really hit home. And then being able to follow it up with going to another region and seeing some of the changes that happened in the canonical timeline that would have been playing out. I've just got to say, I think Heart Gold Soul Silver was probably peak Pokemon. And it was a transition to that timeline jump that felt to me better than the Black and White to Black 2 White 2. Like, don't get me wrong, those games are great on their independently, but because they didn't add a whole lot regionally, they added like narratively and story-wise, and they didn't change up the region and the exploration from one generation to the next. Same issue with Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. They felt too soon as a follow-up sequel. Whereas Johto at least brought new into it and gave us the extra as the flavor on top of everything. Hey, Rika here, at your service. These gyms really aren't giving you much trouble, are they? Rika! Huh? Oh, right, you two haven't met, have you? This young man is Ian. He's so good with Pokemon. Even La Primera's taken an interest in him. Oh, wow! But I think the Pokemon on Team Poppy are really strong, too. Like, really strong. Which one of you is stronger, do you think? Well, I'm sorry, what? Now aren't you just adorable? I know it's hard to believe, but this tiny little one is indeed one of the elite... What? Yeah, I am. I hope to get you to show you my Pokemon soon, mister. So hurry up and come to the Pokemon League. It's where the pinnacle. It's where the pinnacle of Pokemon battling... What? Well, you keep up the good work. You heard the kid. She's waiting for you. Wait up, Poppy. Don't leave your pal Rika behind. That's all I can say. Just what? The smallest of child? I don't like how lazy Kanto feels as an add-on in the post-game. Well, I don't think it was necessarily a lazy add-on from my take. Again, I thought it was great to see the way the time has treated Kanto. I do have to say that there were some elements of it that I would completely agree on. The absolute mauling of getting rid of Viridian Forest. Again, at the time that Gen 2 was made the first time around, it was actually again, I'm really biased to how it came to be included as well. Hold on. My chat is gone, and there it is. Alright. When Gen 2 was being made, as the story goes, the team that was making it was god awful at game optimization, And this is actually where the meme continues to this day with Game Freak, that they're just really bad at optimizing games. And as the story goes, I believe it was Satoru Iwata that came in and developed a whole new way for them to like help compress files and organize their system and really bring in and tighten up the data usage they were using. So much so that they were actually able to have excess data space to make use of on the cart that they would be producing the game on. And that was when they decided to add in the entirety of Kanto as an experience. And when they did that, I believe they had to cut back on certain concepts to fit it in and make things work out. So this was one of those things where a lot of the things they did that was to show a timeline passing sort of thing of Kanto and how it's changed over the years was in part one of those things where it was a creative choice in design that was brought about out of the necessity to actually still have it fit on the carts they were developing at the time. So again, I'm kind of really biased because I'm such a huge fanboy of Satoru Iwata. And then when you consider the era that all this was being done in the first place, I'm going to come back here and tackle the next gym. There's kind of like certain reasons why certain things were done. Not that it necessarily excuses the experience, but then when you have a remake like Heart Gold Soul Silver, you know, there's questions about how truthfully you need to stick to the source material. The best example I can give here for the presentation would be, you want to stick close enough to your source material that you have a familiar experience for the people who are that you're pulling in for the nostalgia aspect. But you don't want to have such a unique experience that you strip out all creative joy. And the situation I'll bring about for that is Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were in my opinion too faithful to their source material, and as a result really faltered on the creative design aspect. So I do think that, you know, again, my opinion, not your opinion, my opinion, Heart Gold and Soul Silver brought about that generation in a great way and really helped relive the era to that. And I know a lot of people like to just hammer down like, oh, you're an early game Gen 1er kind of guy. If Gen 2 is my favorite, how can I be a Gen 1er? And that's favorite from the game design, not from the Pokemon design. I actually think many later games had so many fantastic Pokemon designs that it would be... I would be too quick to judge to just throw a favorite Pokemon generation at the wall and say like, oh yeah, that's what it is. That's the fact of the statement there. Too faithful to the source material. I agree. Making Cynthia even more of a boss queen was brilliant. Look, Cynthia was the best thing about... I was going to say the best thing about that game, but quite possibly the best thing about that entire generation of Pokemon. I can't fault the game for taking one of the greatest characters ever and making her great. It's what you should do. Stick to that. Don't screw that up. Volton Veluza. Oh my god, he's got somewhere to be pretty fast. Kofu, wait! And he got away. How am I supposed to return this to him now? Oh, you're here as a gym challenger, right? Yeah? I knew it. Of course you are. That big man that just ran off is Kofu, leader of the Kaskrafa gym? He has a bit of a childlike side to him, and today he's run off to the market without his wallet. He'll be in big trouble without it. That's where you come in, kind gym challenger. Could you please take Kofu's wallet to him? Yeah, no problem. Oh, you're too kind. I'd give you a gym badge right now if I could. Here's his wallet. I'm counting on you. Oh, little Poke wallet too. Little Venonat. This can be your gym test here. If you do this for me, you pass. Do you have the authority to do that? Is that a thing you could do? Like, if someone just really liked me, I could walk up and they'd just be, you passed the gym test. I don't even have to do anything. They could just arbitrarily change it. Kofu's headed to Porto Marinata. Porto Marinata. It's on the other side of the desert to the west. Be careful, though. There are many dangerous Pokemon in the desert. If I'm taking the gym test, and I've already been there... I thought I've already been there, have I not? Alright, I'm gonna fly here. I'll be right back, guys. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, so from here, I think I have to head this way. Let me set it as my destination, just to make sure I can get there. There we go. Yeah, I was right. Which, me and reading a map is a rarity. I spend far too much time wandering in circles. I still want the evolved giraffe rig. The hooded giraffe is too much fun of an idea. Giraffe rig and a Hot Topic hoodie. And don't tell me that's not what it is. Alright, there we go. Let me just make sure I can use this location later. Was looking for one of our cats for a bit. My room door was open. I couldn't find him in there. We shook cat treats, and yeah, he was in there. Yeah, I've run into issues like that with Mungo quite often. I swear to God, we will look all over the place. You'll shake a cat treat box. What's really scary is when he doesn't come to the shaking of the cat treat box. And so then you go up the stairs, you shake him up there, you step out on the back porch, you shake him up there, and then you come back inside and he's sitting right there like he's heard it all along and he was just punking you. The bastard does that a lot. And the reason it's so terrifying is, you know, 1 out of 10 times is a lot when you do that quite often. But then you get so used to the other 9 out of 10 times that you forget to even question it. Oh, the big drop in. Alright, this has to be like the mall center, right? No? No. Oh, there he is. Volton Palooza. Where in the world? I like the man's beard. The eyebrows are a little odd, but the beard, though, that's the man styling something there. Where in the world's my wallet? Without my wallet, I won't be able to get today's hot item. It'll get bought up by someone else. Don't worry, old man Kofu. I'll run and look for it right now. What do you want? Old man Kofu's in the middle of some super duper important ingredient buying. If you think you're trying to interrupt him, then I, his best apprentice, will have to stop you. So, do you have something important to say? Or what? This is super important. Yeah, we'll see about that. Maybe a battle will shut your mouth. I'm sorry, you're telling me that his apprentice is this much of a prick? Oh, look at the tiles on the wall. I like those. Obviously, I am biased towards the Magikarp. Well, look, Dem is like popping off with his type coverage. Dem has just taken all 3 of the last gyms solo. Clauncher? No, we're keeping him in. He's in it for the long haul now. If I took him out now, it would rob him of the victory he's worked so hard for. Especially because we have nothing to worry about on the level cap. What's really funny, at least my opinion funny, when we started with Dem on the team, it actually took a little bit for him to catch up on the level game and to reach a point of viability. And now here he is, just bodying gym after gym after gym. Hard work and dedication right there, paying off. Hey, step right up and tell me, what's all the ruckus about over here? Oh, old man Kofu. Seems this kid's got something to say to you. What's that now? A customer? Here for little old walletless, moneyless me? What can I do for you? I found your wallet, sir. You left it behind. Volton Palooza, my wallet. Say what now? My lobby staffer sent you out here to bring it to me. Oh, that's a huge help. Thanks for coming all this way. I guess I should apologize for my little apprentice, too. Hope he didn't bother you too much. Kofu, he doesn't have the strength to bother me too much. There's something here at the Porto Morinda auction that we really want to get our hands on. So, as you can imagine, we were both a bit worked up to find I'd forgotten my wallet. Alright, so now we've got an item auction. The legendary Wakama seaweed of the Hoenn region. Alright, we're bringing Hoenn into this. By the way, Dodge, what was that about Gen 3? Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald? We've got a couple of Hoenn representatives, actually, in this game. I think we found an ice cream vendor at one point. Alright, that's clearly got to be the item he's hopped up about. I don't even have to touch it. I can see it's got the springy texture of seaweed chock full of nutrients. And just look at it. Look at how it catches the light and shines so brilliantly. Oh, that rich, fresh aroma of something plucked straight out of the ocean. I need to get me some of that. Now listen, kid. If you want to challenge me at this gem, you're going to need some smarts. And this is the perfect place to test you. Get the winning bid on that seaweed for this old man. Alright. You already know how the ins and outs of auctions at these... You already know how to auction at such a young age? Yeah, you raise your hand and have cash on hand. I got this. Here you are. Fighting funds for the auction. Be smart with it, and win this old man that seaweed. He gave me 50,000. Frankly, I could spend my own cash if I absolutely have to, but there's got to be a way to get it for less than 50k. We'll start at 10,000. 15k. 20. 30. I should have not bid at first. That's what I should have done. I should have waited it out. But now that we're here, I'm going to wait. Pop it up to 40. There we go. I should have waited at first and let them rack their numbers up and massively price hike after that. That was amazing. You put those grown-up bidders to shame with your bidding skills. Thank you for winning that seaweed for this old man. I'll be taking it now if you don't mind. This seaweed's a great catch. I'll be feeling low at the... Feeling low is the seabed? Why do you want to feel low? Does any of that money I got left? Yeah, feel free to keep it as a tip. You can even use it to try your hand at the auction again if you... I can do this? Hold up. Kofi's gonna prepare a real good battle for you. See you there. Hold on. What can I get at the auction? I'm kind of excited for that. Yeah, I made the winning bid. Let me go bid more money. I have money in my pocket. Alright, what do we got here? 24 horseradishes. I'm not a fan of horseradish. That's not my thing. Luxury balls, I like that. Herb sausage. Rotom catalog? Yeah, I'll join in. I have no idea what a Rotom catalog is, and I have no idea what it should be valued at. Starting at 500. Pass for now. 1,000. 1,500. 2,500. Yo, the kid wants it. Let's go to... Can I go to 5K? There we go. I have no idea what a Rotom catalog is or what it should actually be valued at. But that's kind of fun. It's a fun, like, mini game way to pick up a couple of items. What do you got? Okay, so this is just a generic shop. Alright, decent enough. I'm good. I want to pick up those luxury balls before I get out of here. 3 luxury balls. That's pretty good starting price. I think they... God, I don't remember what they actually sell for. I think it's 3,000 each. So if I can get them for less than 9,000, at least based on what I think they're worth, I'll be doing fairly well. Let's pass for now. Let's let them keep going. 41, 46. I'll pass again. 61, 66. And now we'll pop in for 76. Jump it right up. Ooh! Okay, so here's the thing. I could tell her to piss off and upsell her just for my own ego and just be like, I want to win. But I don't think it's worth that. I'll back out. And I can pick up luxury balls at any other store for a cheaper price. Alright, then we got a few other random shops over here. It's kind of a fun thing, and I'm willing to bet that's probably something I can come back to and see how they change. For a fun little daily mini game you can stop in on and see what's going on, I kind of like that. Again, it's a small addition in a setting that helps push a little bit more world development. All right. Dem, you ready to take the last... Oh! Alright, we can swim. You ready to take on that last gym? Literally 6, 7, and 8. Dem is just soloing. Sometimes the small stuff you can add matters. A lot of times when you're doing like world building, it's the small underlying stuff that actually matters the most. Because it's the stuff that really lets you get a better feel as a person for a situation in the world. You can have major primary actors talk all you want, but when you have background characters or background scenarios and events happening to give you a feel of the world, it's how you flesh out your world instead of fleshing out your story. The conversations we have with Nimona build upon a story narrative, but they don't do a whole lot other than her one avenue to help give us a direction to get a feel for the world. Ian! Oh, it's finally time for your last gym, right? I heard from Rika. But I'm 0% worried about you. I know you got this. Even La Primera seems like she wants to keep an eye on you. Maybe I'll go find her, so we can cheer you on together when you battle the gym leader. So go have a battle that's fruitful for you and for the crowd. What is with all these jacked ladies in this area? I went to talk to the lady and I talked to the Meryl. Frankly, not even disappointed. Ian, I heard you reunited Kofu with his wallet. I can't thank you enough. Though this is a little irregular, please consider your gym test passed. You ready to challenge Kofu, the surging chef? Very well. Allow me to show you to the battle court. Hey, Delta! Welcome to the stream! Just getting ready to tackle on the last gym here. Unfortunately, I went very heavily out of order, so I think I'm going to walk in and kind of put the gym leader to shame. How are things going? How are the holidays treating you? Hopefully as we get ever closer, things just keep getting better. That's what we can hope for, at least. Old man Kofu, play with us, come on. I'd be honored if you would try a new item from my restaurant menu as well. Sorry, everybody. I've got some business to take care of as gym leader, real quick like. I'm keeping someone waiting, you see? Please forgive me. I need to do this for... Old man Kofu is just like an absolute teddy bear, and I love him. Hey, step right up. I've been waiting for you. Thanks for the help over in Port Morinda. You did a mighty fine job. And now that I've got that legendary seaweed, I can make some real quality dishes with it. Don't expect me to go easy on you in our battle here. It happens. My GPU upgrade just came in, so I'm feeling festive indeed. Delta, I need to run something by you. I can't remember. Are you stateside? Like actual US state? You don't have to tell me where. But I have a proposition for you. I remember you mentioning something about how you wanted to have a capture card, but unfortunately, broke be broke, and we've all been there. I've been there. I know that feeling. I've been there recently. Real recently. I just upgraded my capture card, and I'm looking to do the full swap for that one as the permanent running next year. Do you have some interest in my old capture card? I believe it is the HD60S from Elgato. Hit me up on Twitter if you have any interest in that. Maybe we can work something out, because over on your streams over on Twitch, I think there would be some fun runs for a couple of Switch games. Just because I know that you had mentioned having trouble making that happen. And frankly, you know, it is an HD capture card. So, heck, maybe even a couple other consoles. But I wanted to run that by you while you were here. I am, and I would have a great many interest. Alright, yeah, hit me up on Twitter if you want to have some direct message there for how we can manage to make that happen. Let me type it in here. Alright, that should be the Twitter handle. It's Ian Rensack for the name as far as it goes, but yeah, hit me up and let me know. I know a lot of people would like to be able to get the capture cards, and I actually had... I'm going to talk about an old thing that has happened before, and everybody in the channel knows it already. One of my prior subscribers, and I say prior because the young man has unfortunately passed away, I had discussed with him in the before he got sick and passed. I was looking to upgrade my equipment all the way back then, and unfortunately it took me a while to make it happen. And when I upgraded, I was going to send the capture card to him. Unfortunately, with his passing, that is not an option. The universe be a bitch. And I will leave it at that. But beyond that, yeah, the only thing I wanted to make sure is that you were stateside, so that I wouldn't have to pay an arm and a leg shipping it out of state. But yeah, we'll discuss that and see where it goes from there. And in the meantime, one last time, rest in peace, Halo Man. You done good around here. Apologies, just given a moment of silence. All right, I'm gonna hop back into the game. We've got Kofu here, big bear of a man, and I'm enjoying him a lot actually. At the auction, we battle with buying and selling. At my gym, we battle in a more traditional sense. Moves and tactics, ever changing as the raging sea. I'm gonna serve you a full course of water-type Pokemon. Don't try and eat them, though. Alright, big man Kofu. I feel a bit indebted to you. But don't expect me to go easy on you just because of that. Kofu, no need to go easy on me. I think we've got a little bit of a advantage of our own. I fought so many of these things out in the water, and I'll be honest, I really, really like them. When you see them zipping through the water and the light can actually catch the fins on them, it actually looks really cool. That just makes it all the more meaningful. Halo Man. His Halo Man is his username was Halo Master Chief. I apologize for the misunderstanding there. That's totally understanding why you'd ask. I had to pay like $57 to ship my old monitor to Dodge. Yeah, that's exactly why I asked. If I'm giving something away, I don't exactly want to pay an arm and a leg to send it out. Again, as stated earlier, broke knows broke. And I've been there. But yeah, just to make sure that I put out the good vibes where they should. Halo Master Chief. The universe taking him too soon is I might put a little something in there as kind of just a little nod to that when I do eventually send this item out to you. But yeah, I should probably leave it at that. I'm going to start making myself feel bad. But, anyways, to take it to a more positive side, you know, we, as strange as it would it would be upon itself. There seems to be a little bit of like a weird community forming around Dodge, and you know, I'd like to send out the good vibes and get things going in positive directions when and where I can. No rush at all. Also, shipping times, prices right now they absolutely are insane. And like I said, it's definitely going to be around like sometime after the New Year's. Because right now I am still technically on my old card right now. But I've already verified that the new one works and seems to function well. I just haven't done the full swap over to it yet. Because I'm in the middle of a game right now, and I don't want to mess with any of my settings that I might... Vaultin' Veluza, you're a lively one, aren't you? A little too lively if I do say so myself. Don't worry, man, it's the age. It catches up with everyone, myself included. Oh, loss is refreshing as the air in the morning market. I'm just like a helpless little Magikarp to you, eh? Flopping around all willy-nilly. You got me good, I'll tell you. What a great catch you are. Why is this man so lovable? Just like a master fisher, you held on tight to the last second and reeled in victory. Now, it's time to hand over a gym badge to you. And let's get a real good photo together, using a pose I've been wanting to try out for a while now. Oh, please tell me it's going to be like a dab. Oh, I was hoping it was going to be like really out of touch and dated, and the old man's going to be in the background dabbing. With 8 gym badges in your possession, you can catch Pokemon of any level. And they'll all listen to when you ask them to do things, too. Let me throw this in, too, as an extra special bonus. I'm sure you can make good use of it. Chillin' Water. Oh, is that like an ice equivalent of Scald? That's pretty cool. Alrighty, it's about time I headed on my way back to the restaurant and got prepping for the next wave. You come back to see me again now, you hear? Ian, Mabostif, yes, hello. You did it! Oh, I'm so happy for you. This is the best! I know I said I wasn't worried, but my heart was still pounding the whole time. Most impressive, Ian. A shining display of talent, I must admit. Seriously, pat yourself on the back. You beat every single gym. Which means... Indeed. Now that you've gathered 8 gym badges, all that's left is to take on the Pokemon League. If you hope to stand alongside Nemona as a fellow champion, head to the Pokemon League. that is where you can take on the champion assessment. Yeah, hurry up and get to my rank. I'm itching for a battle of equals. I've got to take the time while you're facing the Pokemon League to fine-tune my Pokemon moves and revamp all my tactics. Good luck, Ian, and wish me luck too. Absolutely, good luck, Nimona. It's unusual for me to see her so excited, though. Perhaps not for you. She must really be happy that she finally has a friend who can keep pace with her and her talents. That's a special kind of strength that can only be reached by competing with a good rival. Count me among those eager to see how far you two can go. In any case, I'll be waiting for you at the Pokemon League, northwest of Mesagoza. Alright, thank you so much everybody for stopping in for the stream today. However, I can hear that upstairs my brother has showed up with the kids again, so I need to get off and go deal with some holiday stuff. Thank you so much. Hope to see you next time. And until then, have a good one. Bye.